What's up, Nino?
What's up, Neo gang? We back at it again. We got the mukbang going on. Me, I got the chicken from KFC. I was gonna do turkeys or Popeyes, but I was trying to get something a little closer, so I went ahead.
That's your food.
And got your KFC. Me and my nephew, he got his chicken wing. He smashed the macaroni. Already, he trying to eat the lobster tail.
That's not how you eat it, baby.
And stuff. But I got this, and I got a mashed potato bowl from KFC. Y'all see my chicken wing. They don't look the same how they used to look. I don't know, they changed up everything. But I got this, and I got the mashed potato bowl. And we about to get ready.
And I got seafood in there.
And she got her seafood, and she got her mashed potato bowl too.
With my favorite type of sauce, Mr. and Mrs. Crab, extra hot. You should taste it. And I think we got room.
If it ain't hot sauce, I don't really be trusting all these sauces that people be making.
Mama, do that.
I'm gonna let them do this, but y'all know my faithful companion, like I tell y'all all the time. I keep that P. This a new bottle. Just had, even though this a $1 bottle, they charge me $1.59 for this milk. They got over on me. Win Dixie, don't get your ass off from Win Dixie. Go to the dollar store. It's $1. You might pay $1.10. Win Dixie, they expensive. But y'all see, I gotta sauce my plate up.
I done do again. It's good too.
And not only is being this a chick, even if it wasn't, I was gonna still put hot sauce on.
On this?
A good on mashed potato bowl.
Mommy.
Y'all know I like my stuff hot and stuff. But today we're gonna be probably talking about some stuff, you know, that's going on. I'm gonna talk about some situations that been going on with me, and you know, not really being a part of my son's life, and well, I'm a part of his life, but I'm not a part of his life the way that, you know, I should be. You know, being that I had both of my parents in my life, both my mom and my dad, you know, they went through their struggles, but they stayed together for the some years. And, you know, I feel bad sometimes, feel like I walked out of my son's life and stuff. But sometimes you do things, some women, I can't say all women, but there's some women, sometimes you can love a woman with all your heart and do everything. Why is it keep going down like that? I'm gonna have to edit that part. But just thinking about my son, it really had me depressed a lot. Just, you know, thinking about, you know, me not being there with him. He about to be 3 years old, and you know, he about to start going to some little preschool or whatever and stuff, and I ain't there, you know, to see all that. Just, you know, missing out on him growing up. You know, he every now and then he calls me on Facebook Messenger. You know, but it ain't the same as being in your child's life and just being there and trying to show him the ropes about everything as he's growing up. You know, his mama always tell me she give him hell or whatever and stuff. I said, that's because he mad because he made his daddy leave, so he give me torturing and stuff. But we laugh, and you know, I don't really get mad, you know, and my baby mama can't say I hate her or nothing like that. Cause to me, you should never hate the woman that, you know, birthed your child. You know, they went through them whole 9 months to bring your child there, and she know, even though we not together, if I can help her out any way I can, you know, I can for her and her other 4 kids, which I claim them as mine too. I call them my kids. I don't just call my son my child, but I call her other 4 of my kids too and stuff. You know, sometimes kids, you know, they don't. Even sometimes kids, they have they dad just like basically like how I am with my son. You know, not being there, and sometimes a woman you know, she needed that support from another man or whatever. Even though us as men, we never want to hear about no other man being in our child. Like me, when it comes to that, I'm real stubborn. She knows if it comes, you know, I'm about to box it, which I don't believe in putting my hands on females. That's something that I never did. You know, I respected that my dad, you know, even though my mama, she was a firecracker and always, you know, doing things and stuff, wanting to fight. My dad, he never put his hands on my mama. So, you know, I had respect for that. And, you know, me and him had talked, which as a teenager, I was doing my thing, calling girls B's and this and that, which it was this one girl I was talking to. Her name was Amber. I wrote her this letter, and I didn't give it to her yet. But my dad, I guess he went in my room, and he picked up the letter, and he was like, you should never call no girl no B. He said you should respect the girl the same way that you respect your mama and your sisters and your grandmother and all
I've been
that.
crying so much, y'all.
So, you know, I had to I felt that what he was saying, and ever since then, you know, I tried my most to respect the women and stuff. Even though, you know, the women, times don't change really, cause now you got women out here with the what they call it, the OnlyFans and all this other stuff and all that. Which a women, you know, I have respect for it in a little way, but in a little way I don't. Cause you never like to see a woman out there selling her body or basically doing things that, you know, strippers do, you know, to get a check. But at the same time, I got a feeling a woman gonna do what a woman gonna do to get that check. So you gotta respect it. But, you know, I did.
You want some potatoes or you want this corn? No?
I mean, I ain't even paid my ticket. Yeah, see how this mess this new.
I've been going through a lot, child.
Out wing.
I'm gonna try to
but
God first.
But my niece, she going through her own situation.
So much.
I just told y'all how I feel about, you know, not putting my hands on a woman and doing all that. But she got her own situation with her baby daddy. She ain't really want to tell her aunt because she know how we is. And so,
they put too much garlic in here this time. They knew better. Every bite got garlic.
That ain't bad, but I don't want it better. Way better.
Hey, what you doing?
They alright.
You always talking about you got these. Bring it here.
But it's just a lot of stuff going on. I got a call, actually text from my girl. I still call her to this day. I still call her my girl.
Who, your baby mama?
My baby mama. Still to this day. I don't know why I still call her my girl. I guess, you know, we went through a lot, and you could still have love for a person and not be with a person, but sometimes things happen. Especially when you got some women out there are feisty. They love putting their hands on a man, which my baby mama, she was that type and stuff. But she knew that I wasn't gonna hit her. She told me a couple times that she thought I was gonna hit her. I said, I won't never put my hands on you. Which everybody seen me. I had my face scratched up to the white meat and stuff. Don't be in a situation, but you know, you forgive and you forget.
But it's hard to forgive. I mean, it's hard to. I'm not gonna say to forgive, but it's hard to forget. At least for me, because I can forgive you, but it can still haunt me. So it's gonna really be like I didn't even forgive you because I'm still gonna bring it up. I'm still randomly get mad about it. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. With my baby mama, I did that. I forgave her, but it was still in my head to where I wanted to rub it in her face and let her know what she did. I got a text from her, a couple of days ago, and she was like, I think I'm starting to miss you, which it does. People, you know, being in a relationship, you do.
You miss that. I miss you too. So
you do. You know, you start to miss them, but you thinking, you know, me leaving. You know, I don't never like, especially for kids, to see their mama and their stepdad or whatever fight. You never want no kid to see that.
Garbage.
So sometimes you got. Sometimes you gotta walk away to prevent. You know, 'cause kids, they'll think that type of thing is all right when they get older. For a woman or a man to dog them out and treat them any kind of way. Which I tell my nieces all the time. I say, you never let no man hit you. I don't care how much you might think you love that man. But if the man could raise his hands to actually hit you, then he don't love you.
Period.
Now, when you get married things are different.
No.
They
No.
is, but they ain't.
How? No, we got to talk on that, Uncle Tom, because how?
They is. The reason I say, cause marriage, from not being married, you can just walk away easy. But being married, it's hard. It's harder to walk away when you don't marry and been with this person probably all these years. You dedicate. Nobody really wants to have to go through divorce. When you get married to somebody, that's supposed to be till death do y'all part. It ain't supposed to be no such thing as a divorce. I don't have women wanting to marry me, but I was scared the way this world is. I was scared to marry because I didn't know how, it would end up being, I didn't want no woman to where she got tired of me and she felt that she wanted something else. You don't want to go through that.
Nope.
And stuff. So, I lost a lot of good relationships to the fact that I wouldn't marry, which I feel I was selfish. And the reason, I done been with females for years and stuff. And then married them because I felt like in a way I couldn't trust them. And then it was a relationship, one of my exes. We was together, for years.
Aiden.
And like situations, sometimes things happen to somebody may cheat, but I feel
Aiden.
like if you got the nerve to cheat on me,
come here.
And there's no reason for you to be with me. And that's how it was with me and my ex.
I gotta give you some candy.
And me and her, we really the best of friends.
Come here, I gotta give you some candy.
You'll think if you see us the way me and her we talk, you'll think we were still together.
Let me see.
Cause she knows, I still respect her. I still love her kids. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a lot of kids' lives, and you never forget about kids. And now I was with this one girl. I was in Georgia. It probably was 7 years ago.
Can you come watch Mommy here?
I was with this one girl. Me and her, we had a good relationship. But she started doing what she was doing. Started hanging out with her little friends. Wanted that life. She wanted to do what her friends were doing. So she started messing around with this other dude. And it's crazy. The situation is crazy because I had ended up to where I got her name tattooed on her ring. My name tattooed on her ring finger and stuff, Antonio and stuff. Which y'all know me as Neo. But Antonio, that's my real name, and I got my name tattooed up on her and all that, which me and her, we made promises to each other that no matter what, I would remain in her kids' lives, and she told me she would never take her kids, from me, which her kids love me. It hurted them, to see, me and their mama, breaking up. Going through what we're going, but after breaking up with her or whatever, she ended up being with this other dude. His name was Antonio and stuff. Which it hurt it. You know what I'm saying? It hurt it. To have to. I was like, damn. I got her name tattooed. My name tattooed on her. And now she got this other dude named Antonio, like that's his name, tattooed on her. I was mad about that. I still kept a relationship with her kids. Her sons, her daughters would call me dad. Her son, every time he seen me, he would be like, daddy, daddy, daddy. and I would run up and hug him. But her boyfriend, dude that she was with, he was mad. 'Cause the fact that the kids loved me and didn't love him the way that they love me. So he was like, oh, that ain't your daddy, don't call him daddy. And I looked at the dude. I was like, what? And he ain't say nothing. And then it's crazy. I'm sitting there. I started walking off. He got in the door. Not lying. Got in the door in the apartment section. He got in the door. He said, you heard what I was saying? And I said, what? So I tried to rest the nigga. He hurried up and ran in the house like a coward, of course. Me, if I'm going to say something to you, I'm going to bag it up. That's why I ain't running away from nothing. But, you know, that was what it was. I still, you know, to this day, I wish, you know, my mama and them, they asked about her kids all the time, how they doing. And
Who
stuff.
is this girl?
Stacy.
Oh, yeah, I miss them.
And my nieces, you know, they was in love with her and her kids, and still to this day, they always be like, you wouldn't get back with Stacy? And I always tell them, Stacy ain't studying me, she with who she with. You know, if it was meant for us to be together, we would be together. But all my nieces, my younger nieces, you know, we did things with them, touch them to do things and stuff. When my niece was going through a situation, she came and stayed with us for a little while and stuff. We did things.
Who?
Stacy, when you had it, come stay with us. But I'm just right now doing the YouTube thing, me and my brother trying to start our business up. Hopefully everything be up and ready by the new year, which is our plan. Which we're gonna when we come back down to the coast, everybody gonna be shocked to actually see us. How we gonna have things. But when we come back to the coast, y'all better be ready, y'all. All y'all out there. Who call y'all self doing it? Y'all better have y'all A game ready. Cause when we come back with our food truck and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Cause we already had the coast sold up for the little time that we was down. Everybody was coming every day. We was sewing it up out there on the Four Corners in Gulfport, Mississippi. We was out there in that heat too, killing it. But things happened to where, you know, we had to leave and stuff. And then, you know, now you got everybody dealing with the corona situation. Everything that's going on with the kids going back to school. I really don't feel that good about the kids going back to school. A lot of parents have been fighting for their kids to do the digital learning or whatever it is. Virtual learning, that's what it is. The virtual learning. Because nobody wants their kids to go to school and have to worry about their kid getting sick. Close to losing their life with this corona mess. Me being sick the way I am, I had cases to where I thought I had it, but you know, God being the person that He is, He never left my side, and you know, He always brought me back to where I needed to be. I couldn't hardly see you.
Hush.
But I'm just right now doing a YouTube thing, trying to get my monetized so I can start doing things and show y'all. Like when I told y'all things that I'm gonna be doing and doing for y'all, period, and stuff, y'all gonna see the love that I have for y'all. I'm not most of these YouTubers out here. You'll never. One thing about me, you'll never catch me out here trying to profit from another YouTuber that's out here trying to make it the same way everybody else had to make it. Nobody said you got people like, which I understand it, but at the same time, man, some things you just don't do. and stuff. And that now
Mommy.
it's crazy. I watched last night and
We'll
stuff.
get one.
People have actually been putting his videos on YouTube that they've been
Who?
getting from OnlyFans. DDG.
Who's that?
He's some famous person and stuff, a YouTuber, famous YouTuber, and he rap. He's a pretty good rapper. But me, I can never, you'll never. The person that I am and the love that I have, things that I do, when I find out stuff, I try to share it with everybody. It don't be in videos where I don't told people how to do such and such, and they thank me for it. And I'm still finding. I got some other videos that I gotta make with other stuff that I'm finding out with reaction.
Get out the fridge.
Reaction videos. I've been had OBS Studio, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Get out the kitchen.
And stuff. Hey, boy, why are you messing with everything?
Move. I don't need your help.
But
Get out my
I'm
fridge.
not
Get out of my
never.
fridge.
You will never ever catch me on the OnlyFans on YouTube telling people that I'm gonna charge them all this money for me to teach you how to do something when I could teach you how to do it for free.
What you talking about?
And stuff. Just the way a lot of people is, huh? People get money and get money hungry. But when you making money and you doing things, ain't no reason to be selfish about things. I'm not trying to be rude with nobody. I'm too old for that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be real with you 100. I mean, I ain't trying to go back and forth with nobody about the situation or how I feel, but I'm being real. But if somebody thinks that they want to go back and forth with me on it, then you know,
Right.
I'm tell them the best as I can. Cause you don't really, I don't like to get pushed. When you push me so far, you really don't want me. Cause I got two sides to me. Like I tell everybody, you got Antonio, then you got Tony.
You got Nita, then you got Papa told me that. Papa said
Tony, that one that you don't want to see. So when you turn Tony up, it's about to be something. So, but I try to be cool, calm, and
there's something about me being deleted.
me being cool and collected. My niece don't seem the way that I have got with family. When I kick into that, huh? You ain't gonna like that. Keys.
Yeah.
Can't get the keys. That's the only thing I got.
I just texted you.
Your cousin already done lost one of my keys. Y'all like the high keys. I don't know how y'all do. I'm just, like I say, I'm not that type to where I'm about to sell no information to nobody and stuff. You'll never catch me. I don't care how you know, bad out of money I may be. I'm not fixing to sell. If I can learn something and be able to teach somebody, man, that to me it just feels good to be able to help somebody and to help them get monetized, and stuff, and to get their channel to where they channel need to be. Cause like a lot of these big YouTubers, I don't seen it. Then numerous times I don't seen people. I don't seen Chris Sales. I don't seen just a few of them. I can't.
In person?
Not in person, but I'm talking about seeing them, you know, to where they trying to profit off of people and stuff, and I'm not. Because if you could teach somebody something, man, teach that person. Show everybody. And I'm not gonna say DDG a bad person, because DDG, he was. One thing I can say, before he got on this OnlyFans thing, he was trying to teach everybody how to do things for free. But that OnlyFans is, I'm telling y'all, watch out for that OnlyFans. It's changing people.
Aiden.
Oh, thanks for what?
No more this.
Come over here.
No more this.
Come over here. Come on. Come over here. Come on. You gonna knock your mama thing down? I'm a nephew here. A little bit of son here. About to be, what, 2? About to be that terrible 2. He active. Just like his cousin. 2 active. He'll give you that iron in a minute. But you know, I just wanted to come. You know, me and my niece, we always talking about things to do, and she wanted to do a mukbang. Well, she wanted me to do the crabs and all that. But you know, I don't do crabs.
You need to. I don't see how he don't eat crabs.
I used to be a country boy like that when I was little. Nigga, but you all in the video. Big old head.
Get out the camera way.
You got more head than you got butt.
Everybody said bye.
Nope, you come sit over here. You ain't getting keys. The keys done. I'm gonna put them in my pocket. Hey, boy.
Hold it down.
Yeah, bud.
Come sit with mommy.
You ain't really been talking. You got something.
I was just over here thinking about what I could talk about.
Yeah, because I've been running my yap and stuff. I ain't even really been eating.
What can I talk about?
This might be dinner for me. No cap.
I can't think of nothing. My head is spinning. You better eat it too. Aiden and Ryan's birthday coming up. Aiden's birthday coming up.
His birthday on the 18th. And his cousin's birthday 11 days later.
I know what birthday.
29th?
The 18th.
It's the 18th.
Oh.
I say his cousin, which is my son Ryan, is the 29th.
Oh, okay. Hey, stop trying to eat all my stuff.
So, I wanted to go up there and be with him for his 3rd birthday, but it's too much going on. My baby mama, she ain't gonna want to hear that. No, because she already tell me, your son ain't gonna know who you is. He gonna know who his daddy is if he don't know who. You know, I might not. And it's crazy. Right now, he'll take his mama's phone and call me, so I know.
Yeah.
He know who I am. He know who his daddy is. I asked him. I said, "You want daddy to come get you?" He always tell me, "Yeah." So I'm eventually have to go up there and get him. But she feel like she can't be away from her kids that long. So we still trying to work something out with that. So eventually, hopefully. But we got hopefully our family vacation still going.
I know, you gonna bring?
Going down. They supposed to be coming to our family vacation, so that's gonna be good. It'll be his first time for my family to actually get a chance to see him. And so, my man growing up, he wearing a size, about to be 3, wearing a size 10C already. I know he gonna have big feet like his dad. I was hoping he had little feet to me though.
Why?
Cause them prices on them shit, boy. I ain't no joke. I seen. But you know, I be listening. They got some. I seen some Jordans on sale for 60 and 50.
They be high.
So I'm gonna try, being that he go to school. Mama telling me that him and his brother need some shoes and some clothes. So I'm gonna, even though, like I told you, I claim the rest of the kids as mine too.
Mommy.
So I do, when I do for one, I try to do for all. Even though it's harder now that I'm not, working, being disabled, that's why I can't wait to get monetized, because I can't wait to spoil my little man. I can't wait to be able to just get him. I don't care if I gotta get his mama money or whatever to let me get him, but I'm so ready for him and his daddy to ride. And the crazy, not only, he not the only one that, my other son, what's his name, is Davion, but I call him Poo, everybody call him Poo Poo. He, 5 years old, he'll be going to kindergarten this year. He tell me, my name ain't Poo Poo no more. I told him, I said, boy, you always gonna be Poo Poo to me. So I guess he already know what it is. He let me call him Poo Poo now and stuff, but you know, between him and my son and my girls, you know, they so expensive. They want the high tech stuff. Bought them from smartwatches to hoverboards and all that stuff. Kids is expensive, boy. I swear they're expensive. I used to want kids, but now I be like, but I don't, you know, I'm happy to have my son. I hate it took so long. Most women, thing about me, I dated a lot of women that had a lot of kids already. And most women didn't want to have another child. I had a few that was pregnant but had abortions because they didn't want to have more kids. My twins, which I was upset when she had an abortion with them.
I know, that would be crazy if you had twins.
My twins would have been about, they probably would have been about 19, 20 years old right now. They would have been, boy, they would have been up there.
They would have been our age?
Yep. They would have been close to our age.
My forehead looks so big.
Cause I was back in like 2000. I was back in like 2000.
I was the same age as Timmy.
And it's crazy, I seen their mama one day.
Who mama?
The twins.
Really?
I seen her one day. I was with my ex-girlfriend. And she told me, she said, do you ever remember, think about our kids? I looked at her. I said, I don't believe you would even ask me something like that. It ain't been a day of my life. I haven't thought about what if they would have actually happened. What if they would have been here? What they would have been like. So, but God, He blessed me with one, which I don't really consider myself having one, because you know I stepped up to father a lot of kids. If I count all the kids that I don't actually father, boy, it don't been a good, probably 15 or so kids that I don't actually father. And still to this day I consider them as mine.
Mommy!
That's crazy. Now you have a bunch of 3-year-olds.
Now I got a baby.
That's crazy.
I had to call him one day.
Wait, when are you leaving?
Next month. No, what week? This August, huh? Yeah, next month something. But when I talked to my son, and I know he missed me, because I talked to him and he immediately, we was talking, he was laughing, and then he immediately started crying. And I was like, what's wrong? And he just was like, no. I said, what's going on? He didn't want to say. I know it bothers him, because the last time I seen him, he cried trying to get me. I felt like he knew I was leaving. Because after, you know, a child, you know, they see things and they know things. But he felt I was leaving, because he cried, and to see him crying and stuff as I left, it hurted me. I still, to this day, I think last time I seen my son in person was when he cried and stuff.
Why he cried?
because he didn't want me to leave. But things happening. I say, women. My thing to y'all women out there and stuff. Us as men, with some of us, cause you got some weak men out there too, man. No cap. And stuff who do things, you know, which I ain't gonna really say that they weak. They just young minded, I guess what you could say.
Yeah.
And stuff. Me, I don't believe in all that cheating, doing all that stuff. Cause I feel like if I'm with you, why I need somebody else and stuff. And her, with my baby mama, her thing was she wanted to do her thing. But when she told me we ain't together, she can do what she wanted to do. So once she told me that, I said, "Oh, we not together? Okay." So I get on the phone and she gonna tell me, this what she do. Can I see your phone so I can check your my what's her name right quick? And me like a dummy. I get her the phone and she was, I knew you was doing something. I'm asleep. She don't got my phone. I'm asleep, y'all. I knew you was doing something. You so sneaky. I said, you said we ain't together no more. Ain't that what you said? But she don't, when she say things, she don't remember that. She figured even if she say that, we still together. But if you tell me that we not together, I'm not fixing to wait around to get your mind right and feel that you love me while you out there doing whatever and stuff. So I was on a little dating site or whatever, meeting different people, which I wasn't really taking it serious like that.
What?
No, I wasn't. I just want to talk to people really and stuff, cause I ain't know nobody out there, and she got mad and stuff. She's something else. But I said I still ain't got none but.
If you could have married one of your girlfriends, who would you have married?
If I could have married one of my girlfriends, I would be up in California right now. No cap. It would have probably been, well, I don't know, because me and Amber had something going on and stuff. Might have would have been Amber, it might have would have been Sonya. Out of them two, it would have been out of them two. But then Amber had moved on and married one of my enemies at the time. So I probably would have been with Sonya, because Sonya was a little, she was a little.
She was?
Yeah. Too pretty. And my nieces ask me all the time, how you so ugly and you get all the pretty girls?
Who asked you that?
Taylor and Tori them.
No.
I'll be like, I don't know. I'm an ugly dude. I don't know how I be pulling.
You're not ugly.
I pull. I be getting them. Now I always thought I was ugly. For a while, I ain't gonna even cap. I used to lie that when I was little. I used to tell everybody that me and my brothers and sisters I was not their brother.
Why?
I told everybody, cause me and my grandma, my mama, me and her, she came to see me born and all that, and me and her, we had a close bond. So I made up in my head that she was my actual mama, and my mama adopted me. So I went around telling my mama friends and everybody that was like, you know, that's really my sister right there. She just taking care of me because my mama was too old to take care of me. And my mama, she found out, she was like, quit telling everybody I ain't your mama. I am your mama. But it was funny though, because everybody was slick believing me. So,
You probably have like 1,000 kids, huh?
yeah, if I was serious, I probably would have about 10 kids. At least about 10.
Aiden!
12 at the most.
Aiden.
But me, when I was young, I was a bad boy.
Aiden.
And females would always try to get me caught up telling my girl that I was at the club with another girl.
What you doing?
Which I wasn't. I was trying to be a good dude. I was trying to change my ways at that time and stuff. Which I missed some bad things, but and I dated a lot of married women too. Which I still to this day don't even know how that occurred. I done been up in the chief's office, him telling me to leave this man's wife alone, and I'm like, hey, she messing with me, bro. What you want me to do? But I felt bad about it too, cause you don't want nobody cheating on you. And nobody. The military, they have it hard enough where they go out of town, going overseas, going to war for us, and here I am out there trying to sleep with somebody's wife, being a bad guy. When I was young, I was a bad dude. And it was crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. On my niece's mom, when I first met her niece.
Who?
Your mama. When I first met her mama, me and my brother, we always competed with each other with girls. And you know, my brother, he said, man, you get all the girls. Let me get this one. So, you know, but come to find out, you know, I went up to her mama telling her, you know, my brother wanted to holler at you. I went up like he ain't already been hollering at her, you know what I mean? Come to find out, he already have did everything that was in a relation and stuff. Got fired because her grandmama coming up to McDonald's cussed them out.
Who?
Your grandmama, your mama. She came up then and cussed him out. He ended up getting fired. I quit because he got fired, which was one of the stupidest things that I did. It was hard to find a job after that too.
Hello.
And stuff, but I quit. And I love working at the McDonald's. Everybody, man, all the homies was there. My homegirls and stuff. But your daddy, he told me to hook him up with your mom when he already with your mom, man. I didn't even know. My brother was a player. My brother was a smooth criminal. me and my baby brother, we sat down and we watched this movie, The Great Debate. We watched it, how the chubby dude, he liked this girl, but the other dude that was in the thing with him, he ended up basically liking her too, and he ended up taking. And my brother Antoine, he said, "Boy, that ain't our brother right there." I started rolling. Now, my brother was signing up. He was a lady man, though. I mean, he had some bad things.
He did.
Yeah. He had some bad things.
Y'all all some old. Y'all all sleep around.
I used to be.
You probably got some babies out there, to be honest.
I don't know. But my dad's mama, she used to always, cause when everybody would go over there, and sometimes I wouldn't go over till late, and she always be like, "Where my grandson at?" And they'd be like, "You know, he out there with some girl." And she like, "Oh, my little hoe ain't." He out there hoeing. And that's how my grandma, she ain't never really called me. She started calling me when I started seeing her. She'd be like, "Come here, my little hoe." And I would bust up, start laughing. So, but it was the good days. I miss my grandparents. God bless their soul. But hopefully one day I get to see them again. Hopefully not no time soon with this corona mess, but y'all know what I mean. So, But shoot, I ain't shoot this video. Done got long. I wasn't trying. 40 almost.
You don't have to cut some out.
No, I ain't cutting nothing. It's all going on. Everything that y'all see, so some we gotta take out of that stuff. But everything y'all see is what y'all get.
Period.
But I thank y'all for taking the time to watch this mukbang with me and my niece and stuff. And and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to Neo TV, subscribe, like, comment, share, and press that notification bell. And I'll see y'all next time. All right, one.